What next for highly rated Motherwell teenager Miller? With the transfer window open, one of the big stories in Scottish football is the future of Motherwell teenager Lennon Miller. The 18-year-old midfielder has just 1 year left on his Fir Park deal, which means it is the club's final chance to get a significant fee for another successful academy player. Miller has turned heads in the last 2 seasons in particular, after initially making his debut 6 days after his 16th birthday in August 2022. Motherwell forced cliques of academy player of Ystrensson. Last term he captained Motherwell several times and had another fine campaign, which culminated in his first Scotland cap and start. His dad Lee, himself a former footballer, joked at an SPFL event marking the release of the new season's fixtures that "there's a different club every day," mentioned online as his son's next move. However, as yet, there have been no bids made. But what might the future hold for Scottish football's brightest young talent and Spaltusers? His best chance to do that, while others also think it, would be a good fit for his game. Both Udinese and Union Saint-Gilloise reportedly had bids rejected for Miller in January, and they will unlikely to be the last offers coming in. Talented young Scottish players have increasingly looked to move abroad in recent seasons, whether it is Aaron Hickey and Lewis Ferguson enhancing their careers while playing at Bologna, or Max Johnston tasting title success and Champions League football after leaving Motherwell for Sturm Graz in Austria. The template is there. Others, like recent Scotland debutants Josh Doig and Andy Irving, have also progressed in their careers through playing regularly abroad, while there is the influence of more senior players, Scott McTominay and Billy Gilmore at Napoli. Lennon's next move is so important because a lot of players will get sucked into going to just a massive club and going, "Right, I've arrived," Dad Lee said. But there needs to be a lot of thought process. And there has been a lot of thought process of his next move because it's a development move again. This is what we planned out for him in terms of playing loads of games in the first team, doing really well, and it's on him to do that. There was a pathway there at Motherwell, and the next one for me is important because he has to play, he has to develop, he has to then kick on again. Once he's round about better players, no disrespect to the Motherwell players, but once he's round about top-class elite players, he will then kick on again, in my opinion. And I think he has that inner belief, and it's not arrogance, it's just a belief, and he wants to play football. Could Celtic keep Miller in Scotland? The Premiership champions are the only Scottish club talked about when it comes to signing Miller from Motherwell. A young Scottish player with lots of potential is exactly the type of signing Celtic would hope to make, especially given the lack of academy players making the first team in the last few years. But